54, 53, 52.
Why are you doing this?
Well, I'm counting to see if I'm right on how long it will take it to boil. They always say, like, a watch pot doesn't boil, so how are you supposed to know when it boils if you can't watch it? It's not boiling. 50, 49, 48, 47. I'm guessing on that, by the way. I need to stop. This recipe is one that you can really put together in under, for sure, 30 minutes. In the time the linguine is cooking, we are making a very quick butter sauce. It is butter. It is going to be flavored with garlic, of course. It's just gonna melt into the butter with lemon. It's gonna be punchy, it's gonna be delicious. That pasta is gonna be added in when it's al dente, so it soaks in that buttery, lemony flavor, and then added with copious amounts of cheese to really bring it together and make a creamy sauce. Just like that elevation of a kind of a classic you loved when you were a kid, but just with more flavor. Everything we need is super simple and right here. It's really a pantry staple. We have linguine. You could use spaghetti too. Salt, pepper, not a question. Parmesan cheese, of course, is gonna be the flavoring that just finishes it off. Garlic is essential. Lemon is the bright poppy citrus we love. Parsley is actually, I think, important in this because it adds that green, not only color, but it does add flavor. And then butter. That's gonna just, come on, make it creamy and delicious. To start, we need two things. Our pasta, linguine in this case, and salt. You always wanna season your water when you're cooking pasta. It's your one chance to really season the pasta at the beginning. So we're gonna add some salt, put it right in. I like to have my water boiling before I add the salt. And then we're gonna put in our linguine. You know, at first I can't put the lid on, obviously. And always give it a stir once it does work down to the pot, just to make sure it's not clumping. As this is cooking, we can get our sauce ready. I really just wanna get the garlic ready and then the lemon zest too. So I have a couple, and there it goes, you know. Every time you think you turn that down, I'm gonna have to clean the stove again. So I have my garlic. I like to always just make sure I take the husk off. I have one that's really big, so I'm gonna do two, usually I do three. I'm gonna take my butter with me, because we're gonna let this melt. So what I'm gonna do is just put it right here. It's just starting to melt already, I love that. And instantly what I'm gonna do is just take a microplane grater, that's what I like to use, and grate this, because I want it to melt into the garlic. And what you're gonna notice, how quickly this goes, while it does give it the strongest flavor too when you grate it, because it really is just breaking all of its cell walls, it can just melt into the butter, which is what you want. So you see how it just sticks on the bottom? You just wanna let that sit there, but then eventually it will either work off or you just take it and it goes right into the butter, which is where we want it. Same thing for the lemon. I always like to hold it now with my dominant hand, and I use my grater against the lemon. See how I'm just pulling it across? I have it upside down so it catches everything. Now, you could put it right into it, but this just helps me control. I want just that bright yellow part. You don't want the pith, that can get a little bitter, doesn't have the flavor. We want the bright essential oil laden part of a citrus like this. And look how quickly that works. And I can also then watch how much I'm getting. Yes, you can measure it out exactly. I kind of just like to think, you know what? I can see it, and then I'm just gonna pop it right over, throw it right in, and instantly you're getting that beautiful aroma of these working together. I'm just gonna stir this a little bit. I'm just gonna let it saute and really just kind of bring out that flavor of the garlic and just let it melt into the butter. So it just takes a few minutes, and that's when our linguine is gonna be done cooking. I said this was an easy recipe, right? This is al dente, and what I mean is it has a little toothiness to it. And you want that because we're finishing it in the sauce, as pasta really should be. So what I'm doing is I'm not worrying too much about taking off all the water, draining it fully. I don't mind because we're gonna add some of that water anyway. It has starch with it, and we want all that. It has good seasoning to it. So what I'm doing instead is just bringing all the pasta over. And so what it can do is really start working with all the flavor we just developed. That lemon, that garlic, everything. So while that's cooking, what I'm gonna do is actually add some of the cooking water. So what this is gonna have is a starchiness. And at first you're gonna think, man, that seems watery. It's not. Instead, what it is actually gonna help this become creamy, which I know sounds surprising. This is also when we're gonna season with a little bit of salt. It has some salt, but you can always add more, just add a little bit. Some pepper, of course. So we need a little bit of that lemon juice too. We're just gonna cut this in half, bring it over, and squeeze it right in. So we have that lemon zest that worked in, kind of mellowed in flavor since we let it cook. So now we're adding in the juice to really give it that pop of flavor. And along with that, so if you notice at the moment, there's quite a bit of cooking liquid in there, and I like that. That's actually gonna help this cheese not to stick too much as we take the cheese and we just grate a whole bunch into it. And I'm just using that same grater. And look at this. This is going to melt into it. And this is what's really gonna create a creamy, delicious, buttery sauce. So in these last couple minutes, really all I wanna do is melt that cheese into that sauce, which you can see how it's really starting. We started with a lot of cooking liquid. We had a lot of excess in there that we even poured in. As it's finishing here, it's taking in that liquid, it's melting the sauce, and as you stir it, you can see how we're just kind of going around and around. Look at this. We're creating, this is magic to me, we're creating a creaminess. Like instantly what you have now is this beautiful creamy noodle. Let's take it over and finish it up. So in minutes, really what seems like in minutes, look at this creamy sauce. It really is creamy. Just a little bit of that cheese, some of that pasta cooking water makes a huge difference, right? So when I finish this off, like take a bowl. This is a great cozy comfort meal for yourself, for your kids. Like I said, the flavor's turned up on it, which is something I love. I think that's kind of what's fun about it. You can make it, look at this. If you plate it on a bowl, in a bowl, or on the bowl, look how great that is. Like it doesn't really take too much more. I do think always a little bit of fresh parsley can go a long way. And I know I kind of use parsley a lot lately. The thing is though, in the winter, we're coming out of winter, we're coming into spring, but we still don't have a lot growing. My garden doesn't have a lot growing yet. So soon I'll have a lot of fresh things, but parsley always adds a nice punch and it always adds a little bit of green that actually has flavor. And I think that's important. You can do some more lemon. If you were me, and I think if you're you add a little bit more of cheese, always, and this is dinner, friends. So when you think, hey, I don't have time for anything, you have time for this. And what I like about it is, not only do you have time for it, you're gonna wanna make time for this time and time again because it really is. It's not good. Perfectly cooked pasta, but beyond that, flavor, like you would think took so much longer. That cheese obviously is something delicious, right? But beyond that, you get the layers. You get that garlic with the butter, with the lemon. Not too much, just enough, seasoned well. This is a match made in heaven. This makes me happy, and I know it's gonna make you happy too. I hope now you are just as confident to make this delicious meal. That's what food is all about. It is 90% confidence, 10% having the recipe. I gave you the 10%. I know you have the 90% now to make this delicious meal for yourself, for your loved one, for your family, whatever you want, because it's that delicious. The recipe, as always, it is in the description of this video. It's also on my website, wyseguide.com, where you can go anytime, use it, print it off, share it around, because good food is meant to be shared with friends. Enjoy.